first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
We had a mostly cloudy day across central Illinois. A few light flurries did come down in some spots. That's a sign of what's to come here. A little bit of winter mischief ahead. Nothing expected tonight. Yes, temperatures are cold enough, but there's not enough moisture in place for any issues. 28 right now as we look outside at a Roofing Dog INET in Gibson City. Tonight, upper teens and low 20s is where temperatures fall. We'll see light north and west winds with a partly cloudy sky. Tomorrow, the first round of some wintry mischief may move into parts of central Illinois in the afternoon and evening hours. Highs climb into the 30s area-wide. Looking ahead, the next 5 to 6 days have the chance for some heavy rain at times across central Illinois. With up and down temperatures, the chances there for some wintry mix at times. Some impacts are possible. Unfortunately, a good solid snow event not likely. Coming up on WCIA News at 6 o'clock, we'll time out the impacts, talk about what we expect, and take a look at future track. WCIA News at 6 starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
A woman is dead after an early morning shooting. Now her son wants the answer to one question: why? And we told you a teacher was being investigated for sending students unwanted messages. Now more people are saying they've received them too. Plus, the president signed the stimulus bill, but still said there wasn't enough money for Americans. Now some lawmakers are trying to change that.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
They thought about what they did and they killed my mother.
His mother was found dead in her car this morning, and he says it had to be planned. Good evening. I'm Jessica Coons in for Paul and Jennifer. The shooting happened on Moreland Boulevard off of Town Center in Champaign. That's in the Nantucket Cove apartment complex. Police say Lisa Lewis was shot in the parking lot there. The 36-year-old was rushed to the hospital but didn't make it. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live at Champaign Police Headquarters. So, Courtney, where are police at in this? Have they arrested anyone?
Well, Jessica, not right now. They spent this morning knocking on doors, talking to witnesses, and they're still investigating. And this is hard news for anyone who lives in the area where this happened, in that apartment complex, but it's especially hard for people who knew Lewis. I talked to her son, who says he was actually inside the family's apartment in that complex whenever she was shot.
I was frantic. I was scared. It was so much stuff that was going on. Like, I was very anxious on the phone with the cops.
At only 18, Daraje Lewis now has to figure out how to live without his mom, Lisa Lewis. He says she was just sitting in her car in this parking lot, about to head to work, when she was shot several times.
Like, ta, 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 ta. And that's the thing. When the bullets had hit my mom, her foot had hit the gas. I was like so frantic and scared, and like, it was just like I was in fight or flight mode to actually save my mom, and the fact that I couldn't, it's kind of heartbreaking.
Lewis feels that whoever did this knew his mom would be there at that time.
It happened so quick and so fast. It was planned. I know it was planned. There's no way that my mom would just go out to work any day and just get shot in her parking lot. Like, that's something that's planned, and it's personal to someone, because they wouldn't have done it for no reason.
Neighbors we talked to said they never expected to wake up to police knocking on their door.
I just got to be careful. You know, I'm going to be more cautious. I'm not going to be out late, and I'm going to be watching around.
Lewis says he just liked the chance to ask whoever did this why.
What was your purpose? What were you trying to prove? What is it that she personally did to you that affected you so much to take the life from another human being?
And added that it's a reminder to never take people you love for granted.
Make sure you tell your people you love them, because tomorrow is never promised. I witnessed that today. It's just not. And that's the thing. It happened so quick. That's life. It can be taken from you just like that.
Lewis's son says he described her as always being the life of the party and said that you couldn't find her without a smile on her face. Live in Champaign, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
And hopefully they get some answers. All right, Courtney, thank you. Lewis has 4 children total, including the son you just heard from. Their grandfather is taking care of them right now. Police are asking people for video camera footage of that area where it happened to please send it to them. Peace activists and Decatur city officials are calling for an end to gun violence there. The group gathered at Decatur Central Park this afternoon to plead with young people to put the guns down. One mother whose son died in a shooting says police have suspects but haven't arrested anyone. She says she hopes no other parent has to endure what she's been through.
We have so many reports of shots fired, and I know many parents are up at night calling their children to see where they are at. And we just pray for peace. That's the number one reason we're out today. We're just praying in our homes and everywhere for peace.
Officials say there has been an increase in gun violence this year. The police department did not comment on today's event, but the list of people shot and killed that was read out since 2018 was 4 pages long. Now for a follow-up to a story from yesterday. Police say they're investigating an English teacher at Blue Ridge High School. He's accused of sending unwanted messages to a number of students. WCIA 3's Jared Farmer is live in the newsroom. Jared, more people are coming forward.
That's right, Jessica. Today I spoke with another former student, Macy Woods. She says she's speaking on behalf of current students who wish to remain anonymous. Woods graduated Blue Ridge back in 2015. She says the English teacher is a big presence in the school and someone that a lot of female students would confide in when they were vulnerable. She remembers seeing him talk with a plethora of them before and after class, and noticed that he was a teacher who went out of his way to foster relationships with female students that he would not with male students. She also recounts how he would single out and belittle students in class that he didn't like.
There were some kids in my class that were, per se, troubled students who would barely show up to class or would sleep during class, and he would want us to, like, point our finger at them and laugh.
She says this behavior has been going on for years, and up until the post on TikTok has received next to no attention from local authorities. Both the superintendent's office and police say they are looking into the matter, but students say a report was filed back before school started this fall. I've reached out to both offices, but haven't heard a response to confirm when they started investigating the teacher. The investigation is still ongoing. Jessica?
All right, Jared, keep us updated. We have reached out to that teacher for his side of the story, but he has not responded. We have an update on Saturday's deadly crash in Olney. Police say a man was booked on a preliminary charge of murder. Police say 60-year-old Michael Maddox ran off the road and hit the outdoor patio at Deuce's Wild Saloon. 2 women, 48-year-old Deanne Richardson and 69-year-old Judy Jordan, were on that patio. They both died. Maddox also faces charges of aggravated DUI and driving without a license. We reached out to the state's attorney several times today, but they refused to comment. A Mattoon woman is facing charges after police say she embezzled around $25,000 from an elderly man. Heidi Wilson was arrested last week. She's charged with financial exploitation of the elderly. Police say she became power of attorney over the victim and then embezzled his money. She's also accused of putting her name down on official documents naming herself as the beneficiary in the victim's life insurance policy. If you drove through Champaign today, you may have noticed something different at the fire stations. They draped bunting outside in honor of Dominic Smith. He and his wife Kimberly were killed in a crash over the weekend. It happened in Iroquois County. Authorities say an 18-year-old driver ignored a stop sign and hit the Smith's car. That driver and a 17-year-old passenger were sent to the hospital. Smith was with the department for more than 15 years, and fellow officers remember him for his compassion and patience. Colder weather is already here. How some are making sure kids can stay warm for the season. Also tonight, people were already expecting $600 checks from the government as part of the stimulus package, but lawmakers are now fighting for $2,000. And Jacob, as we look ahead to this week, it's a mixed bag.
It really is. It really is. A lot of things happening. Today was the day we were looking for to get better data for things, and that's because our storm system that's bringing us some impact starting tomorrow night all the way through Saturday finally coming ashore, getting better data, meaning we'll have a great understanding of what to expect in the days to come. We'll talk about the impacts, timing, and some of the uncertainty involved with the forecast coming up after this.